Prof, straight into this conversation. I mean, we've just been hearing from our reporters on the ground, and having listened to political parties for the past couple of months, making promises, assuring citizens that we will rescue South Africa, vote for us. Other taglines: let's do more together. It doesn't seem that the message has been filtering through, because on the one hand, it looks like the electorate is really at odds because they want to exercise that right to vote. But at the same time, they are at pains talking about bread and butter issues. I mean, it's so concerning just listening to some of those reports.
So the political Bible that political parties use in the build-up to the election is the manifesto. A manifesto is a reflection of the thinking of political parties. But the problem is that political parties make promises that they don't honor. And I think citizens, they feel let down that some political parties have not delivered on the things that they've for instance, if you look at local government, many coalition formations are falling apart when the electoral outcomes don't produce an outright winner. Political parties don't talk about the model of development. They only talk about musical chairs. So that's the problem. So people now don't vote just for fun. They vote because they want their life to be improved for the better.
And I mean, when you assess, some of the critical concerns now on the ground, we know them. We've spoken about them at length. Number one, of course, is the unemployment.
Yes.
It is at an all-time high. When you look at what parties speak of in terms of job creation, and those that speak about promising to do with economic growth, I mean, which parties are aligned to this? Because these are some of the critical components. I mean, just listening to some of the debates where other parties are saying, well, you can't promise jobs because political parties will not be able to deliver those.
Well, first of all, our economy has not been growing the way it should have, largely because of how the economy has been mismanaged. So our economy has been growing at a zero rate, and we have not had the so-called trickling down effect. But I think our political parties are taking a strategic advantage of that by making promises that they cannot deliver on. I mean, if you look at, for instance, unemployment is sitting at 34%, and also it is worse amongst youth. Maybe that is one of the reasons why some young people are opting out of politics, because they feel let down by the powers that be, in particular by the old guards.